Hi, Bobby. Thanks for letting me share just a few minutes what this is, what we're looking at. It's called Connect Hub IO, and it's created for coaches to track basically their work with people. So I'm on my dashboard. I can see what buildings I'm in. It says 3 because I'm mentoring a high school person, so don't freak out. How many educators I've entered, what tasks I have. I get a quick graph here of how my coaching's been going by the month or by the week. Real clear where my meeting days are. I've got a quick at a glance. Please don't judge me. I've only used it for a week and a half. But the bulk of it lives here in an interaction. And I just did one this morning with Jessica. You can click what type, you can modify these, date, time, you can connect it to a cycle or it could be a standalone. You can put in scroll too far, all the notes of everything you discussed, as well as links to any resources I am sharing with her. I can tag it with what did we discuss. So I'm seeing, key topics, how long I met. I can email a copy of this to Jessica so she has it for her records, or I can choose not to. They can stay internal. I'm going to email this one to her. I pop that in, and then I see it adds it to my recent activity. So I have a log there. I do have a task that came up out of there. This is basically managing educators. Here are the current people I'm coaching, whether it's through RESA or a coaching cycle, and I can track them more significantly. My tracking on this end is not shared with them, so I can also mark where I feel they are on that particular focus and then measure growth. Since they're all relatively new, don't have a lot of growth to show you yet. My activity, exactly what it shows. It's just a constant running list, I guess. Here's where I feel like we're going to get the bang for our buck if we go with this. This engagement is showing overall, first of all, I'm on overall interactions. Who am I supporting? What percentage? How much time? What building? Well, I've been at Ankeny a lot. I did one at Beaver Creek. I've had one at Coy. What departments am I working with primarily? ELA, SPED, Encore, Math, graphing interactions again. This one I love. Where am I spending most of my time discussing? So this is showing me classroom management is a need in our buildings. And so I either need more support there, I need to for my teachers, or I need to offer PDs, student agency, Renzulli we're working on. And then this breaks it down with all the tags so I can see this is all the different types of things I have been doing. There's more graphs than I probably know what to do with. I can certainly export that. My thought was, one, it's a great way to have data to support our positions, but two, already I've noticed it's forcing me to take a look at what am I doing. I would not have necessarily put this together as quickly as I did if I had not seen this. I have the same kind of data in here for coaching cycles, who's showing growth, what am I doing? And I can look at the teacher level, what kinds of things. So it's just something we're thinking about. You can, if we choose to go with this, and maybe this year is just a pilot with a few. Right now, Darcy and Beth have indicated interest. I don't know about Jen. Aaron would prefer to wait. But we could put us all together and then we could share things too. We could set up standard interactions, standard tags, and you would have all the coaching data in one. I don't know if that's beneficial or you prefer us independent, or maybe you feel like this is not something you want us to look at all. As far as pricing, I don't know if I have that up here. Move my big head. It is $9 a month, basically $72 a year. Oh, that's for, okay, we don't want to do that. So if we went with the three of us to, pilot it, you're looking at $27 a month. I'm not really quick on the math, but it's a couple $100 for the year. It's enough. If the district is not comfortable trying for the pilot, I will tell you, I am going to pay for it on my own if the district doesn't want to buy in. I think another one would. And maybe at the end of the year, we look at the data and see, is it worth continuing? The only reason we're kind of pushing is we have 12 days left on our trial. I think Darcy and Beth might have 14, but that's just our kind of, that's where we're at. Do we have the money? And if so, we'd love to make it a district thing. And if you say no, that's okay. we're going to still try it on our own if that's okay with you, and see if it gives us stuff after a big chunk of time that we could use. So I went way too quickly, and if you have questions, holler, but I know you're really busy, so I just want to shut up and get out of your hair. And thank you for everything you've been doing. Course of study, CIC, you name it. I feel like your hands on everything, and it's appreciated. So have a wonderful Friday.